Hi guys, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the complicated immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration journey less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, and hit notification bell and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people and we help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from USCIS and NVC websites. And also based on my experience with my subscribers. I really have a good feedback from them. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how to file Form I-912, which is a request for a fee waiver. So if you need to find this form, just go to Google, type Form I-912, and go to USCIS website, and then upload it. As you can see right here, it's expired on 9/30/2024. So now let's start completing this form, filing this form. The first part right here is for USCIS use only. Do not touch it. You're gonna start where it says start right here. Type or print in black ink. Do not use blue. I repeat, do not use any other color. Only black color. So let's go to part 1. The basis for your request. Each basis is further explained in the specific instruction section of the Form 912. I will recommend you read the instruction before you start filing this form. So we're gonna select one that apply for us. The first one is I am, my spouse is, or the head of household living in my household is currently receiving a means test benefit. If you select number 1, you're gonna complete part 2 to 4 and part 7 to 10. Second option, my household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines. If you choose this option, you're gonna complete part 2 to 3 and part 5 and part 7 and 10. And the last one, number 3, I have a financial hardship. If you choose this option, you complete part 2 to 3 and part 6 to 10. I want to see something right here. They are really connected. Example, if we choose the first one, you're receiving means test benefit. What does it mean? Does mean your income is not good, is below the poverty guidelines, or your income is not enough. You have too many dependents, so your income is not enough. So they are related. So for this video, we're gonna choose 3 of them. So we're gonna file all this form. I don't want to do 3 videos, so we're gonna do 3 of them. And then when you watch it, if you wanna do just one, you can select the one you wanna file. If you wanna select number 1, you complete part 2 to 4 and part 2 to 7. If you choose the option 2, you complete part 2 to 3 and part 5 and part 7 to 10. If you select number 3, you complete part 2 to 3 and part 6 to 10. So first, before you start filing this form, see first if you are eligible. If you file this form, we're gonna see right here if you are eligible right here. That's form first. This is form that's first. That's the form eligible to file the fee waiver. So that's right here the forms that are eligible. So we have form I-90, I-129, I-131, I-91, I-92. So I-45. So you gotta read this. See if your form is eligible for a fee waiver. But for us, we're gonna do 751, which is petition to remove a condition on residence. So also, I want to show you something right here for the not the income, for the test identifying federal means tested program. If you choose option 1, this one right here. If you choose number 1, you're gonna check. There's right here. Example of means tested benefit programs is Medicaid. You gotta remember, Medicaid is different than Medicare. Do not compare them. Supplement Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, or formerly called food stamp. Temporary assistance to needy family, and Supplement Security Income, SSI. Do not confuse them with this. Medicare, unemployment benefits, Social Security. These are not means tested benefit programs. So now we have option 2, which is my household income is at or below 150% of federal poverty guidelines. You're gonna check it. One thing I want to mention right here: do not use I-864P. This is I-942P. It's different. So you're gonna check your income, how many household size you have, and then you're gonna check 150% of HHS poverty guideline. For one person, it's 21,870. For two, 29,580. So now let's go back and start filing our form. So as I said, we're gonna do 3 of them. So I'm filing this basically for my spouse. It's Bushi, and the given name or first name is Fatima. Middle name, she does not have it, is NA. Other names used, if any, is question number 2, is NA. First name is NA, and the middle name is NA. You can leave them blank. A lot of people leave them blank. Personally, I left it blank. Alien registration number. If you are doing it, if you filed any petition before, so you will have this alien number. For example, if we are doing I-751, so we have alien number. So we're gonna be 000. This is just for learning purposes. USCIS online account, you will have it as well. If you filed a petition before online, you will have it. So date of birth of the requester, which is 01/01/1990, and the Social Security, because now she is within the United States, she is already here, she has it, so Social Security. But if you don't have it, if you don't have this information right here, you can leave them blank, but you will have a date of birth. If you don't have, I don't know your case, which form you are using to file this form. So in my case, I have this information, so I add them right here. So we're still talking about part 2, information about you, requester, marital status, married. You're gonna choose the one that apply for you. Now we're gonna go part 3, application and petition for which you are requesting a fee waiver. As I said before at the beginning of the video, you have to see if the petition is eligible for a fee waiver. If you see right here, it's already, you can do nothing right here itself. If you are a petitioner, if you now for the requester, which is my spouse, she does have a number. I think we did 00000. You can put date of birth is 01/01/1990, and self relation to you, it's the requester, and the form we're gonna do it's I-751. And then if you have dependent, you can add them right here. But in my case, I don't, so just me and my spouse, just one. So we already talked about part 4, means test benefit. I already showed it to you right here. I'm sorry, right here. Right here. That's right here. Medicaid, food stamp, temporary assistance to needy families, and supplement security income. So if you're receiving one of them, you can add it right here. If you selected item number 1, that's the one I showed you in part 1, complete this section. If you, your spouse, or other of household is not just the requester, if any one in your family receiving this means test benefit, you can add them right here. In my case, just my spouse. It's Bushi, Fatima, relation to itself, Name of agency is FSSA, is a family services. Type of benefit is Medicaid. Date of benefit is awarded is 01/01/2023. Date benefit expires is 01/01/2024. If you have multiple people that are receiving the means test the benefit, you can add them right here. If not, for me, just I have just only one, my spouse. Part 5 is income at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines. So if you are currently employed, are you currently receiving unemployment benefit? In my case, my spouse is not receiving any benefits. Date you become unemployed. Here, she never worked. So it's a little bit confusing, but you can put it the date she came to United States or in A, both works. 01/08/2022. That's the date my spouse arrived to United States. Or you can leave it blank. I'm sorry, you can type NA. If you are married or separated, does your spouse live in your household? In my case, yes. And she's married to me and she live with me. If you answered no to the item number 3, does your spouse provide any financial to your household? So you selected yes right here. So we don't have to answer A. So now let's go to the household size. Are you the person providing the primary financial support for your household? No. I'm her spouse providing the financial support. So if you answered yes to item number 4, type or print your name on the line marked itself in the table below. If you answered no to the item number 4, type or print your name on the line marked itself in the table below and add the head of the household's name on the line below yours. So here it's gonna be her name first, my spouse first. It's Bushi Fatima. Date of birth is 01/01/1990. Relationship to you is self. Married, yes. Full-time student, no. Is any income earned by this person counted toward the household income? Is a little bit confusing, but even she doesn't have no income, but you're gonna see yes. So now you're gonna add the household member now. So it's gonna be me, which is me. It's Baker Sliman. Date of birth is 01/01/1980. Spouse. Married is yes. Full-time student, no. Yes. And then now, if you have multiple people, you can add them right here. If not, just me and her is 2. Now you go to your annual household income. Provide information about your income and the income of all family members counted as a part of your household. Anything you added right here, you're gonna add them right here. Your annual income, that's a little bit confusing. This is for requester, is 0. Then you're gonna add annual income for all family members. You're gonna add them by calculator and then you add them right here. And they tell you right here, provide the annual income for all family members counted as a part of your household as listed item number 4, which is number item 4 right here. Do not include, they told you, the amount provided in the item number 5. The number 5 right here is for requester. So in my case, it's just me. I make $25,000 a year. So now you're gonna add right here the total additional income or financial support. You're gonna read this and you're gonna check one that apply for you and add it right here. In my case, none of this. We don't have none of this, so it's gonna be 0. So let's go to we're still talking about part 5, income at or below 150% of federal poverty guidelines. The total household income, add the amount from item number 5, 6, and 7. You're going to add this 5, 6, and 7. So it's going to be 25. And it's tricky. They not let you do that because they know you cannot count this just, using your head. You gotta use the calculator, and then even if simple, if just you have even numbers like this, it will be simple. But they let you. They want you to use the calculator to calculate this. So you're gonna keep it blank for now. But when you fill this form, you complete it, you sign it, then you come back over here and add these three numbers, number 5, 6, and 7, and then put it right here. So now let's go to number 9. Has anything changed since the date you filed your federal tax return? For example, your marital status, income, or number of dependents. I don't know your situation. In my case, no, nothing's been changed. But a lot of people, get changed. Why? Because sometimes they have babies. If you have a baby, you can select yes right here, and you're gonna answer right here, and you gotta give your explanation right here. If you answered yes to the item number 9, provide explanation below. Provide documentation if available. You may also use this space to provide any additional information about your circumstances that you would like USCIS to consider. One thing I want to mention right here for this form, attach any supporting document. Before I forget this, attach any supporting document for anything, for family needs. Means test benefit, poverty guidelines for your income, W-2s, the tax return. Provide documentation. So it's gonna take time. If you send him without documentation, supporting document, it will delay your case because they're gonna send it to USCIS, and then USCIS probably they're gonna ask you for supporting document, and then it's gonna take a long time. So submit the supporting document. So let's go to part 6. Part 6 only if you select the item number 3, part 1. Complete this section. As I said in the beginning of this video, we're gonna do all of them, and then person choose the one that apply for them. But they are connected somehow. So let's go. Now, if you or any family members have a situation that has caused you to incur expenses, debt, or loss of income, describe the situation in the box below. Specify the amount of expenses, debt, and income losses as much detail as possible. Example may include medical expenses, job loss, eviction, and homelessness. So just for us, we're gonna do just for learning purposes. Just we do medical exams. Medical expenses. Medical expenses. So we're gonna give explanation right here. I'm not gonna go through that, and you give you explanation right here. So for example, you have a surgery that costs you a lot of money, and you have a lot of expenses, or a job loss. You can add them right here. So let's go to number 2. If you have cash or asset that you can quickly convert to cash, list those in the table below. For example, bank accounts, stocks, or bonds. A lot of people have this right here. Do not lie, add them. Example, I'm gonna add checking account. How much I have? I have $5,000. Just an example. And total, that's all I have. I don't have I don't have stocks or bonds. I have just my checking account. It has $5,000 at that time. I'm finding this form. So it's gonna be 5,000. See, if you try to type something over here, they're not gonna let you do that. You gotta use the calculator, and then at the end when you print this form, calculate this, and then put the total right here, the total value of assets right here. So let's talk. We're still talking about part 6, financial hardship. Now the total monthly expenses and liability. This is very, very important. Before you do that, you're gonna come right here, provide the total monthly amount of your expenses and liability. You must add all the expenses and liability amounts, and type or print the total amount in the space provided. Type or print 0 in the total box if there are none. Select the type of expenses or liabilities you have each month and provide evidence of monthly payment where possible. Do not just keep selecting. You gotta have, as I said, supporting document. If you don't send the supporting document, it will be denied. I'm gonna tell you from now, you must have supporting document. For example, I have a rent, mortgage, I have food, utilities, child, insurance, I have loan, I have all of them. In my case, I have all of them. School expenses. If you have something other, you can explain it right here. And then I'm gonna come and do right here, I have monthly payment. It's almost $4,000 a month. That's a lot. So now let's go to part 7. Requesters, statement, contact information, certification, and signature. This is for requester. This is a little bit tricky. If this person is speaking English, you can check number A. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction on this request, and may answer to every question. And you gotta do that. This for my spouse. But I'm finding this for my spouse, so she does not speak English. So what I'm gonna do, the requester statement B is interpreter. If the requester use interpreter, you're gonna add what language you use right here, and then you're gonna file part 9. But in my case, I prepare this form on behalf of my spouse. So at my request to prepare in part name, which is in part 10, prepare this request for me based only upon information I provide or authorize. And you're gonna put your name right here. It does not let you do anything as well right here, but when you print it, type the preparer's name right here, full name right here. So now we're gonna go to requester contact information. So she has only mobile phone is 317, and the email address, if any, you can add email address right here. For example, is bb at gmail.com. Requester certification. Yeah, requester certification. Now, what is become tricky a little bit? I'm going to do that today. Is the day today? What is it? Is 8/19/2023. Do not initially or put your full name, write your full name right here. You must print it and sign it with a black ink. I repeat again, black ink. Do not use any other color. So now we're going to go to family members' signatures. This is anything that you add as dependent in your this form, you're going to add it right here. So family member's name, me, it was Baker, Sliman. Family number signature, as I said, until you print it, then sign it with the black ink. Do not put your full name over here. They need a signature. So 08/19/2023, just only one member. So now we're gonna go to family members statement, contact information, certification, and signature. For me, I'm doing this form so I can read and understand English. So phone number is 317, and the email address is bs@gmail.com. Now you're gonna put the date for signature is 08/19/2023. I'm gonna repeat again. Do not initial or put your full name over here. You must print it first and then sign it with a black ink. Do not use any other color. So let's go to part 9, prepare. We do not use any prepare, but however we use a prepare. So which was me. Did any person prepare this request on your behalf? Yes. If you said no, we're gonna skip it. But in case the requester already tell them that somebody filed this form for me. So now the full name, prepares full name, it's Baker, which is me, or spouse, Sliman. Prepare, I don't have, not applicable, just I'm an individual. Mailing address is 100. Rubber Run. City or town, Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46231. Country is USA. Prepares contact information is 317. And the prepares email address is bs@gmail.com. And the prepare statement. I am not an attorney or accredited representative, but I have prepared this request on behalf of the requester and with the requester's consent. So part 10 is signature of the prepare. We're gonna put the date again is 08/19/2023. I'm gonna repeat this again. Sign it with a black ink. Do not initial it or write your full name. Sign it with a black ink. Now we're gonna go to part 11, additional information. If you wanna add anything, you can add it right here. That's in this page right here, additional information. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.